goes Draisaitl digging in. Here's Draisaitl to the forehand, and Sheloffs with the save. Shoveled across to the near side for McDavid. He'll hold on. Nugent Hopkins gives it back to him. Draisaitl in his power play office. Takes a long look. Cross-ice pass, scores! And Edmonton strikes first with another for Zach Hyman on the power play.
10 for 21 now, and it's Zach Hyman from his spot. You know, earlier on, I thought Vancouver did a good job of taking away the lane to get it to the side where Hyman was, so now he just gets lost. And this is the quick little cycle down below. Nugent Hopkins kicks out, and this is one where Cole's taking nobody. You've got to...
And sent around the other way. More checking by McDavid. It's played ahead. Breakaway. Connor Garland. And stopped by Skinner. Garland centers again. Who got his 8th last night to comeback win for Colorado. Ekholm walks in, and Sheloffs with a tough stop there. In behind the net, it's Hyman. What a chance to get Vancouver on even terms. Hoglander battling. Here's McKay out of it. Skinner's got sending it around to the near side. Nobody there for Vancouver. And out skates Evander Kane. Chips it off the board, picks off his own pass and put it through the blue paint. There's Draisaitl. Loose puck. He'll feed it back. Ekholm scores! Mattias Ekholm! And Edmonton has a 2-0 lead.
Just the little mistakes around your net that you can't make against this group. And that's one thing Rick Tocchet said, you know, we're going to continue to make our plays defensively and get back out the other way. They were under control and had an opportunity to get control of the puck. You know, Cole started in the offensive zone, but he gets back. So now it's Pius Suter in the middle of the net, and then it's Cole who comes to the opposite side. I don't know who he was trying to... of closing the gap to where the deflection could come from and snags that in midair.
Face-off win by Lindblad. The puck scores! Vancouver's on the board. Dakota Joshua.
Well, there's a great example of going hard to the net to create something. Either be there to get in the eyes of the goaltender or create some havoc. This case, a hard shot off the back that just gets enough to go back. Draisaitl loses this draw. Nice job of Lindholm. A little deflection. A late job of Skinner finding that loose puck. And watch Joshua just kick off. He's all over. And he's able to get it up and over the sprawling leg of Skinner as this one gets deflected, comes off hard, and there's a tough angle shot that Dakota jumping him from cutting across the front of the net.
Ekholm with the blast off the glass out in front of the net. Toe stopped by Sheloffs. Cole sends it deep. McCann couldn't reach it. Soucy advances. Now McCann comes out in front. And a backhand stopped by the Oilers zone as Ekholm tries to untangle with Joshua.
How about that look? A little Steve Martin with the arrow through the head. That is unbelievable. And it looks like Joshua is okay. The ice and into the room for the Edmonton Oilers there. He was right by the bench twice and went to go skate and stop.
Ceci scores! Cody Ceci lets it fly. And Edmonton's got a 2-goal lead back.
And what a swing that is. An opportunity at the Oiler end that Skinner had to find through traffic as Vancouver gets a good scoring chance to try to even this thing up. Lafferty with a screen in front, a double deflection, goes off the toe and then almost in off of Ceci. So Ceci almost put one in his own net, and then how about the return? That would have been a high stick had Cole been able to touch that. The whistle would have gone, and this is just a shot that...
Under 7 minutes remaining here in the second period. Zach Hyman back in. Shifting gears, scores! Hyman goes through the triangle. And the Oilers have a 4-1 lead.
The ability to score in bunches, it's as old as playoff success. It just changes the game so quickly. On a quick transition play, Hyman's by himself. It's a 1-against-2, and this is one that just Myers got a little bit hesitant. And that, to me, as this shot goes, does it hit the stick of Myers? It goes backhand, And that one's a hard one to read. And you're
Garland couldn't get a stick on that. Crashing in Joshua. One hands it for Lindholm. Centering it. Scores! Got a good bounce. And the Canucks get one back.
There's one where you got to retrieve a puck on a dump in. An opportunity for the Oilers to clear the zone, and instead it stays alive. And anything around the net with all kinds of bodies. Here's Hyman's got a chance to move it. Instead, he gets absorbed on the hit. And now, does this go off of Stuart Skinner trying to get his stick in the way? You got Nurse with his skate, and Skinner, it hits right on the heel of his stick and goes 5-hole. Great play, though, by Lindholm. You don't really have anything else to do. You're trying to slide it across.
Went around for Garland. Stopped up there by Nugent Hopkins. McLeod on it, centers, and what a chance that was for Nugent Hopkins. Right side it goes, there's Besser. Put on the brakes, looking for Miller, he gets tied up. Miller helps him out. Soucy for Besser. Sends it back across, and ricochet to Soucy, rink wide. Besser down low, scores! J.T. Miller, and it's a one-goal game.
In the second period, it was Cody Ceci almost put one in his own net and then went down and scored the other side. How about this? Sheeloff looking to his right, never even saw this chance. Nugent Hopkins off the post, and then side-to-side play. We said trying to keep plays alive. Cross seam, and how about this deflection? There's two guys who know how to read each other in Besser and Miller, and that's a shot pass from a just ridiculous angle that Miller.
Out comes Vancouver. Hoglander spins it. Blueger got a man going to the net, but he curled back. Here's the shot. Scores! Nikita Zadorov! A 94.3-mile-an-hour rocket has tied it.
Well, this defense pair, watch the middle of the ice as Hronek is his defense partner, driving to the net, takes three guys down. Now you got three Oilers actually in the way of their goaltender. Stuart Skinner doesn't have to worry about any Vancouver Canuck being the screen. Instead, this is one that Zadorov just walks right into through the legs of Desharnais past Corey Perry.
Vancouver and Edmonton 2 and 3, and here comes Garland in, fakes the shot, scores! Connor Garland! Seconds apart, Zadorov and Garland, and the Canucks have their first lead of the night.
Well, in the second period, it was the Oilers' quick goals. Now this place is alive. The long stretch pass, standing still, and that gives Garland a little bit of the time, and then just moves it enough. That fake shot forces.
Bouchard holds the zone. McDavid in front, and it skipped over the stick of Nugent Hopkins. Ekholm has a goal in the game. Bouchard shooting, a blocker stop. Sheeloff on the backhand to Nugent Hopkins. Chance for Zadorov to get it out, and he will. A couple dozen seconds left. Here's McDavid trying to get back in. Connor McDavid in the slot. The Ekholm shot block. Hyman follows, not to the boards. Bouchard across, one-timer, Sheeloff! Still loose for Nugent Hopkins, Ekholm, one more shot blocked, Draisaitl, Ekholm, blocked, and Vancouver has won Game 1. three unanswered in the third. Another comeback playoff win for the Canucks.
Well, playoffs are about doing whatever it takes to bring a victory home. And how about Brock Boeser in the slot here? Makes a kick save off his knee. Takes an attack on the puck. Another time where Ekholm's got traffic in front again. It's Boeser with the other leg able to stop it and keep everything to the outside. And twice overcoming two-goal deficits, the Vancouver Canucks win game one.
The Shilovs shirts are fashionable in Vancouver. What an opening night.